Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. Unfortunately, I have some bad news, or at least like temporary bad news. So the Umami USDC vault is currently paused. It's been a tough year, and even good projects like Umami Finance is having problems. So as you can see from the slider, like they the last cap of 5 million, 5.5 million is down to 1.2 million. People are withdrawing their GLP USDC, and it's being converted back into your uh, regular USDC. So it's temporary bad news. Um, they're gonna try to restart the vault later on once they figure out the issue with their vault. So I think like if you've also deposited into the USDC vault, there's a two-step process. So you have to first withdraw your GLP USDC, and then you have to come back later to claim your assets as well. And then I guess like when you uh, fully withdraw your money, this is what the screen looks like on the right-hand side. So like the USDC vault was losing money. They tried to be delta neutral as possible, but I guess they were having some issues. And there's going to be a full post-mortem coming. The good news is the team is fully reimbursing their depositors. So um, I recently just took out my money as well. And the fees weren't that bad. Like altogether, it was just like 17 cents to take my money back out. From the So there's a withdrawal and then a claim part to it. So it wasn't too bad. And then I guess like in the future when Arbitrum Nitro releases in hopefully soon, scheduled for August 31st, like the fees will be lower, just in time for like the USDC, their V2 vault. My suggestion is just to keep an eye on like their Twitter. Um, it's really a shame, but I'm glad they caught it. And then I'm also glad like unlike other protocols, they actually reimburse like their users and depositors. So I think that's um, even though like it's kind of annoying, I think Umami finance team did a good job just given the current situation. So hopefully they'll bounce back soon, and then we can all uh, you know once they release their V2 USDC and maybe their other Vault products, um, they'll hopefully have ironed out all their issues. Um, yeah, so unfortunately, it's kind of like a bad news type of video, but at least I think they handled it well. Um, and so I just want to close it up with like just like general risk. Like there's still like multi-sig and rug risk, and they still need more vaults, but that should be coming soon. And then actually, it was actually too popular. They kept raising like their limits, so I'm wondering if that caused an issue with them trying to hedge their risk, like new money was just kept pouring in as soon as they opened it. Um, and then the insurance risk, uh, I didn't get a chance to try out their partnership with a Risk Harbor because it just kept closing. So I didn't even get a chance to go in. But maybe it's all for the better. Like hopefully, I guess when the V2 vaults come out, maybe they'll iron out like some of that issue. And then also in general there's like the government and Circle Pay USDC censorship. So um, what can I say? I guess like try to keep your money as clean as possible. But there's just I guess it's just one of the risks inherent in DeFi, unfortunately. Um, and then the fees might be a little bit high for some. Like it was like about 15% of the yield. But in this case, like I don't think too many depositors were in it long enough to even um, get a chance to complain about it because like they paused the vaults so fast. But it's something to watch out for in the future. And then again in the DeFi space, there's always contract risk. Um, Gas fees can spike. None of this is financial tax advice. And unfortunately, in DeFi there are no refunds. But I'm glad in this case, there actually was a, a rare refund in DeFi. Usually, like when problems occur, like people either rug or like they just completely like botch the reimbursement programs. But this is one of the few times that I've like where in DeFi like the team actually like fully reimburses the depositors. After especially after this year, like with all the CeFi, like the Celsius and Voyagers and Terra and this and that, and it was just a big mess. So I'm actually glad, like for once, there's actually a team that actually like handled it well. It was actually fairly smooth as well. So because as you know, like crypto can collapse super quickly. So everybody just stay safe out there. Um, Hopefully there will be more good projects like Umami Finance coming that'll come out soon, and then we can all enjoy like a kind of a bull market in maybe like a year or so. So I guess in the meantime, we just have to kind of like survive. Thank you for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing, and have a great day. Bye now.